Everybody wants success and financial freedom, but most are unwilling to pay the price. The truth is, your future doesn't happen by chance. It is built by the choices you make and the discipline you commit to today. Discipline is the foundation of success because it forces you to move beyond emotions and lean into commitment. Most people wait until they feel motivated to take action, but feelings are unreliable. Some days you wake up inspired, other days you wake up tired, frustrated, or distracted. Discipline doesn't care about feelings. It's the muscle that pushes you to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. When you embrace discipline, you're telling yourself that the vision you have for your life matters more than the temporary comfort of staying the same. That shift in mindset is what separates people who talk about success from those who actually live it. Every great achievement is built on small, consistent choices. Waking up earlier than everyone else, studying when others are partying, investing when others are spending, showing up when others are making excuses. These are acts of discipline. And over time, these choices add up. They create momentum. They shape who you become. Without discipline, talent goes to waste. Opportunities slip away and dreams remain just that, dreams. But with discipline, even average talent can accomplish extraordinary things because discipline multiplies effort and keeps you moving forward when excitement fades. Discipline also acts as a shield against distractions. The world will always pull at your attention with noise, temptation, and shortcuts that promise fast results but deliver nothing lasting. Discipline keeps your focus locked on what truly matters. It helps you filter out what doesn't serve your future and strengthens your ability to say no when everything around you screams yes. That focus creates clarity, and clarity creates progress. When you live with discipline, you begin to see that success isn't a mystery or a secret. It's the natural outcome of living in alignment with your goals every single day. You can't achieve freedom without sacrifice because every dream carries a price tag. People often want the benefits of success without paying the cost. But the truth is that nothing meaningful comes without giving something up. Financial freedom demands that you trade short-term pleasure for long-term stability. It means resisting the impulse to buy what you don't need just to feel good in the moment, and instead putting that money towards savings, investments, or eliminating debt. Sacrifice is the willingness to let go of what is comfortable now in order to embrace what is possible later. It requires vision, because without seeing the bigger picture, you'll never endure the discomfort that comes with choosing discipline over ease. Sacrifice also applies to time and energy. Success isn't built by chance. It is built by prioritizing what matters most and cutting out distractions that drain your progress. That might mean spending weekends working on your craft instead of hanging out, reading, and learning instead of scrolling endlessly, or practicing your skill when no one else is watching. The hours that look invisible to the world are the very hours that separate achievers from dreamers. Sacrifice asks the hard question: what are you willing to give up today so that your future self can live better tomorrow? The most powerful part of sacrifice is realizing that it is not a loss, but an investment. When you say no to wasteful spending, you're actually saying yes to wealth. When you say no to procrastination, you're saying yes to opportunity. Every sacrifice deposits something into your future. It may hurt in the moment, but that pain is temporary and the reward is lasting. Sacrifice is proof that you value your destiny more than your comfort. Discipline builds habits, habits build consistency, and consistency builds results, creating a powerful chain that shapes your destiny. Habits are the small, repeated actions we perform without thinking, and they are the building blocks of everything we achieve. When you commit to discipline, you are essentially programming yourself to take the right actions over and over until they become second nature. It's not about occasional bursts of effort or moments of motivation. It's about creating systems in your life that automatically guide you toward your goals. Without habits, even the best intentions are wasted because they rely on fleeting motivation and willpower, both of which run out. Once habits are established, consistency takes over. Consistency is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It's showing up every day, doing the work, and refusing to quit when the initial excitement fades. Consistency compounds small victories into measurable progress. Each disciplined action, no matter how minor it seems in the moment, contributes to a larger result over time. Imagine saving a small amount of money every day, studying a single chapter consistently, or making one intentional choice toward your health each morning. Individually, these actions might feel insignificant, but their cumulative effect is enormous. That's the power of compounding consistency. It turns ordinary efforts into extraordinary outcomes. The results produced by consistent, disciplined habits then shape your life and destiny. They determine the opportunities you attract, the skills you develop, and the freedom you gain. Results aren't random. They are the natural consequence of repeated, focused effort. By consciously choosing discipline and cultivating strong habits, you create a framework that ensures success becomes inevitable. Every small step taken with intentionality and repeated consistently lays a brick in the foundation of your future. The choices you make daily, when aligned with your goals, produce momentum that propels you forward, making what once seemed impossible entirely within reach. Financial freedom requires wise choices because every decision you make with your money either moves you closer to independence or keeps you trapped in a cycle of stress and limitation. Most people spend without a plan, reacting to impulses and instant gratification, and then wonder why they never seem to get ahead. Financial freedom isn't about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep, how wisely you manage it, and how intentionally you grow it over time. It's about being in control of your money rather than letting it control you. Every dollar you spend carelessly is a dollar that could have been invested in your future, a dollar that could have been a stepping stone toward building wealth. Wise financial choices start with awareness. You must know exactly where your money is going and why. Tracking your expenses, understanding your priorities, and setting clear financial goals are essential steps. Once you see the truth about your spending habits, you can begin to make intentional decisions, saying no to what doesn't serve your future and yes to what does. It also requires resisting societal pressure to live beyond your means. You don't have to keep up with everyone else's lifestyle. Your journey is your own, and the sacrifices you make today are investments in your tomorrow. Financial freedom also demands strategic planning. Budgeting, saving, eliminating debt, and investing are not optional. They are critical. Every time you delay gratification, invest wisely, or make a disciplined choice with your resources, you're building a foundation for security and opportunity. These choices compound over time, creating exponential growth in your wealth and options. When you consistently make wise financial decisions, you gain not only money, but also freedom, the freedom to choose how you live, work, and money becomes a tool, not a burden. And your disciplined approach transforms financial stress into empowerment. The most powerful part of sacrifice is realizing that it is not a loss, but an investment, because every choice to give up something today creates an opportunity for something greater tomorrow. Many people see sacrifice as deprivation, something to be avoided, but in reality, sacrifice is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be in the future. When you skip a night out to study, work, or build a skill, you are investing in yourself. When you resist the urge to spend on fleeting pleasures and instead save or invest that money, you are planting seeds that will grow into financial freedom. Every sacrifice is a deliberate action that increases your future options and strengthens your ability to achieve your goals. Sacrifice requires patience and perspective. It means understanding that temporary discomfort is a small price to pay for long-term gain. It's the ability to delay gratification and prioritize your vision over immediate satisfaction. The people who achieve extraordinary success are not those who never experience difficulty or temptation. They are the ones who consistently make the hard choice day after day. Sacrifice also teaches resilience. When you learn to forego what is easy for what is important, you build mental toughness and self-discipline, qualities that are essential for both personal and financial growth. Another crucial aspect of sacrifice is that it compounds over time. Each small decision, turning down a night of leisure to work on your future, saving a portion of your income, saying no to distractions, adds up. The cumulative effect of these sacrifices creates momentum, shaping your habits, your mindset, and ultimately your results. What feels like a minor inconvenience today can lead to massive gains tomorrow. Sacrifice is proof that you value your future more than your present comfort, and every time you choose it, you reinforce your commitment to the life you are determined to create. Pain is unavoidable, but the type of pain you experience is a choice, because in life you will always face challenges, setbacks, and tough decisions. The difference is whether you endure the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline is intentional. It is short-term, purposeful, and directly tied to building a better future. It comes in the form of early mornings, hard work, delayed gratification, saying no to distractions, and consistently doing what you know needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. This pain shapes character, strengthens resolve, and lays the foundation for lasting success. On the other hand, the pain of regret is heavy, lingering, and unnecessary. It comes from looking back and realizing you wasted time, squandered opportunities, or avoided responsibility. Regret is the result of ignoring discipline, procrastinating, or choosing comfort over growth. Unlike the pain of discipline, which empowers you, regret drains you. It serves as a constant reminder of what could have been, and it is far harder to bear because it often cannot be undone. Choosing discipline may feel uncomfortable in the moment, but it prevents the far deeper suffering that comes from realizing you could have done more, been more, and achieved more if you had only made the right choices consistently. Understanding this distinction is crucial because it frames every decision you make. Every small act of discipline, saving money, investing in your education, practicing your craft, staying focused on your goals, is a way of choosing the lighter, purposeful pain that propels you forward. Discipline equips you to handle challenges with confidence while also protecting you from the heavier burden of hindsight and missed opportunities. When you embrace the pain of discipline, you begin to see it not as suffering, but as a necessary and powerful tool for growth, progress, and ultimately freedom. Destiny is shaped by daily choices, not chance, because the life you live tomorrow is built on the decisions you make today. Too many people wait for the perfect moment or for opportunities to fall into their laps, but success and freedom are never accidental. They are the direct result of intentional actions repeated consistently over time. Every decision, no matter how small it may seem, contributes to the trajectory of your life. Choosing to wake up early, study a skill, save money, or push through discomfort may feel insignificant in the moment, but those small, disciplined choices compound to create momentum that propels you toward your goals. Understanding that destiny is created, not given, shifts your mindset from passive to proactive. You stop blaming circumstances, luck, or other people for where you are and start taking full responsibility for your future. Responsibility is powerful because it gives you control. When you recognize that your destiny is determined by your daily actions, you also realize that you have the power to change it. Every no you say to distractions, every yes you give to growth, and every disciplined action you take shapes the person you are becoming and the results you will experience. Consistency in making the right choices builds confidence and clarity. You begin to see patterns, recognize what works, and understand the consequences of your actions. Momentum builds as one disciplined choice leads to another, and one victory encourages the next. Over time, these small choices snowball into significant achievements, and what once seemed like distant dreams becomes your reality. By intentionally crafting your daily actions to align with your goals, you create a life of purpose, freedom, and achievement. Your future is not something that happens to you. It is something you actively design through the deliberate choices you make every single day. Discipline shapes your habits, sacrifice builds your future, and every choice you make today brings you closer to the life you want. Your destiny isn't waiting. It's created by the actions you take right now.